What's up, fight fans? This is Kurt DeVille with Counterpunch Boxing News. And this is the official night talks. How's everybody doing today? When you come in, hit that like button. We'll let it load. We'll let YouTube do what it do. It's been a long week, and the week isn't over yet. It's been a very long week. Let's talk about some boxing. Let's talk about what's going to be going on Saturday. We got Junior Fa. We have Joseph Parker. We have a lot of fights that are up and coming. It seems like the Joshua Fury fight is coming in full swing. That's what it appears like. D-Town Blaster. What's up, brother? Counterpunch to you. D-Town Blaster in the building. When we come in, hit that like button. I'm just getting off work. I'm thankful. Samuel Greer, to this day, Mar the Machine. What's good, Kurt? Hardest working man in the YouTube boxing community. I appreciate it, man. Appreciate it. Shelton Moore, what's up, brother? Counterpunch to you. Roy Jones, what's cracking? Kurt, Quan Big Guns, Counterpunch to you. Samuel Dumas in the building. Salute to you, brother. Salute to you. A.B. Sango, Counterpunch to you. We got the first super chat in the house. D-Town Blaster coming with that love. Counterpunch to you. Ricky Torre. Kurt, for both Canelo versus Triple G. How you thought won both? Wait, for both Canelo versus Triple G. I mean, look. It's like this with that. Canelo lost the first fight. They gave it to him. Canelo did better in the second fight, so they gave it to him. You see what I'm saying? That's all that is. Canelo on points, baby. Table of Kings boxing journey. Counterpunch to you. Why is Holyfield chilling with Klitschko so much? Because Holyfield and Klitschko train together. They're both gym rats, bro. Just one's from the Ukraine, the other one's from the US of A. That's why. Ricky Valley, I'm excited for Parker. Fa. Well, it's definitely time between them two guys to separate the men from the boys. Ray Martinez versus Arroyo. Off. Disappointment. Yeah. So Tio got $6 million from Triller. Laura was beating him up too. Smash that like button. Mike Hall in the building. Is Klitschko training Evander for Mike Tyson? Klitschko and Evander are training just because that's their lifestyle, bro. That's what that is. Bro, the middleweight division is on fire. A lot of young talent. Yeah, you got big ass. No, Belanga's 168, right? Keep up the good work, brother. Omar Freeman, Counterpunch to you. Oh, is there a delay on Mark Breland's Fanon before now? He snakes on him. Well, no. He's coming into town. Whenever I can make that. If it's tonight, I'll do it tonight. But Mark Breland's out of town, so he's busy. Whenever he comes back in town, the interview will be conducted. Guaranteed. Hello, Kurt, from everybody tonight. Ray Khan, Counterpunch to you. Think that this will be one of the most exciting years of boxing? Not sure. Probably for heavyweights, because it's going to mean a lot for the heavyweight division. It's going to mean a lot. So maybe for the heavyweights, everybody else is going to play the same shit. That's what I see. Looks like a promising year. Yeah, it looks like it. You know, I mean, we're going to have fights regardless. I mean, they're going to have to we get thrown bones in the boxing community. Like, we'll see every so often, you'll see a good fight. Adam Cram, what's up, brother? Counterpunch for you. From Canada in the place to be. What's up, boxing masters? Andre Rodriguez is in the house. Joshua said he thinks Fury is serious. They must announce it soon. They must. They must announce it soon, but before they can announce it, they got to get the job and they got to get it done. They got to get the deal done. Plant versus Billy Joe Saunders. I don't know. That's a pretty good fight, and that's a fight you want to see. That's like it's more of a technical fight. Toby Barlett. Yeah, me too. I want some of the heavyweights to go at it too. I want more than normal. Jeff. Battle of the... I wouldn't say that. I think it would be a very good fight. But if you don't like boxers, that's just you. You know, I mean, a lot of people don't care for certain styles. A lot of people care, they hate the idea of a guy punching the hell out of another guy and the other guy's unable to hit him. Robert Brown. Power outage was a setup. Criminal charges are coming. Is that for real? It's a legit super fight. Since Canelo cherry picking. James M. Damn. Power outages in Texas, huh? Yeah. Somebody gonna have to pay for that shit. Pulev got $5 million for Joshua, more than Wilder's for the first fight. Yeah, that's true. James Kelly, appreciate the super chat, brother. How are you doing, Kurt? Man, I'm doing good. I'm doing good, man. I'm just tired, man. I'm just tired. Like, we're almost done with this season 6. I'm gonna take a month off. We're gonna have some fun, but until then, we have 7 more days to go. 7 more days. So tomorrow will be 6, and then I work Sunday, and then Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday will be the last day. Well, I mean, it's not that, Jim. It's just long hours. It ain't like they're working me hard, like I'm slaving and no shit, but it's just long hours. Call long hours slaving, that I'll be there. Canelo picking a guy coming off his loss instead of one of those these up and comers like Floyd did for him is ridiculous. Well, he's a mandatory, but understand, he wanted to fight him anyway. He wanted to fight him anyway. That's what he, you know, so you can't forget that. So what are the odds of him becoming a mandatory on top of that's the fight that Canelo chose that fucked his deal up, that his deal went south about. Understand that. So how do we know that? He all hooked up with the guy and shit, posing and shit. So I don't know. To work to eat. Yeah, that's true. Damn. Canelo is fighting is mandatory. Yeah, but then here's the thing. What if that was his mandatory? Why did he want to fight him before he was his mandatory? So he wanted to fight him anyway. I lost money on Brazil. I bet $100 on him. First boxing bet I lost ever. Damn. Yeah, I thought Dominic Brazil was going to do more, though, honestly. I thought he was really going to do more than he did, but he didn't. You know what I'm saying? He didn't do more. He's been a mandatory since Benavidez had the belt. Okay. Well, why didn't the zone want to pay him then? That's the thing. That's the retarded thing. Why didn't the zone want to fork up the money that they agreed upon? Because when you throw mandatory in there, that changes the game, D-Town Blasted. That means, hey, you're mandated to fight this guy. James Kelly, since you are tired, drive safely, brother. Appreciate you. I will take that, and I won't take that with a grain of salt. But I'm watching. I mean, I do this all the time. So I'm sure no one is waiting on a stimulus check. We shouldn't have gotten last. We should have gotten last year. Should have gotten last. I don't know, man. Robert, I don't know. What the hell? Damn stimulus checks. It's funny, people get those checks and they're just as broke as fast as they get them. Brazil is a joke. Yeah, Mike, it was unfortunate. You know, maybe the ring rust had a lot to do with it. You know what I'm saying? Ricky Torre. Did the power outage affect you? Funny, while everyone going through hell, one politician tried to go to Mexico on vacation. Ted Cruz, he took hell for that. Yeah, I know. He went to Mexico and was chilling. I never. Appreciate the super chat, brother. James Kelly, Ricky Torre, appreciate the love, man. Absolutely. Absolutely. No, I wasn't affected, though. I wasn't affected at all. It's just I fucked my car up. I busted my radiator, so I had to pay $2,000 for my fucking radiator because the holes were busted. I don't know if it frozen. I don't know. It was bad. I felt it. So yeah, $2,000 on this car to fix the radiator and the hoses. The radiator was not the problem. The hoses and the labor was the problem. I'm like, damn, motherfuckers are getting labor payments. Brazil is finished. I don't know. I mean, I think he should have fought a tune-up, you know, but then because he's been off that long, and Otto Vailene, I guess if he figured it, if he can beat Vailene, he has a chance. But Vailene beat him. Martha Stubbs, you're doing stunt double work. No, not on this show. I got a show next week, Queen of the South, right? And it's a trip because I have to take a COVID test Monday, fly to New Orleans Monday, take the test, hang out Tuesday, get approved Tuesday to work Wednesday, come back in Thursday. So it's crazy. Martha Stubbs, appreciate the love. Jim Kelly, get Car Shield. Get Car Shield. What is Car Shield? Like an insurance or something like that? But not even. Counterpunch to you, brother. Is Hunter versus Hergovig official? You know what? I'm going to do a video on that when I get home. No, it's not official, though, to answer your question. Quick answer, no, it's not. It's destined, or that's the next step. Michael Hunter really needs to do something, and I like him in personality-wise, but he's one of those dudes that he looks more like a car salesman than a boxer. I mean, you know what I'm saying? Like he's quick. I mean, I like his style, but he doesn't do one thing very well, and because he doesn't, there's nothing that sticks out. He doesn't talk shit. You know, he's just a regular dude. You know, he can fight. Look who he went 12 rounds with Povetkin. Shit, Dillian White as of now can't say that. So, you know what I'm saying? I think that he's a good fighter. I mean, he did get hurt against Povetkin. that would be good, Hunter and Hrgovic. I think that's the same as Dominique Dubois versus Joe Joyce. I think that's on the same level. You know what I'm saying? Actually, a little bit above, because you look at Michael Hunter's been in there with Povetkin. Povetkin's a former champion, so you know, Joe Joyce, Daniel Dubois, they can't say that. They can't say that. So actually, he's a step above Joe Joyce. You know, Alexander Usyk. He's just Usyk though. He's been there, but you know, in a different weight class, so you can't knock him. Yeah, car shields is insurance. Yeah, I think I've seen somebody on one of those actors. I forget who it was. Calvin Brock, the boxing banker. Thoughts on AJ versus Fury? HB, we need to hear something soon. I think people are getting tired of that. You know what I mean? It's coming soon, okay? You imagine waiting for a fucking movie that you want to come to the theater, but you keep getting previews of that movie, but not a date for it to be in the theater? Now, if you imagine that shit, how frustrating would that be? In a world full of crime and deception. Coming soon. You know, get you all hyped up. Kelvin. Oh, everything's going on, man. I'm getting off work. We're talking about boxing, different topics. Let's go. Night talks, baby. Quan, big guns. Hrgovic is the same level as Dubois. Hunter can beat him. Okay. Hunter's definitely he has the edge and experience. He definitely does. Hrgovic, he sparred Deontay Wilder when he was 26 and he was 19. That would be a good fight, though. I would love to see that fight. I mean, Hunter fought a good fight with Alexander Usyk. It's just Usyk outpointed him. He out-hustled him. Kurt, you are the dude at the end of the 80s horror movies. Sleepaway Camp. Okay. Is Lopez fighting Haney next? I doubt it. He's more than likely gonna fight Cambosos. That's what it looks like. Counterpunch to you, brother. Hope you're well. Richard Midson. Man, I'm well. I'm great. I'm good now. I'm off. What do you think of Eddie Hearn teaming up with Team Canelo to get into Mexican market? I think it's a great idea. I think it's a great idea. I mean, Canelo's going to need somebody to promote him. Eddie Hearn is a better promoter than Oscar De La Hoya. And if look, here's the thing. De La Hoya's been around longer, but Eddie's better. How? Eddie has a better delivery. He doesn't fuck over fighters. You don't see people leaving. The only time where he dropped the fighter was Michael Hunter. But even then, Michael Hunter didn't have a lot of anything bad to say about him. Michael Hunter just wanted a certain amount of money that Eddie Hearn wasn't going to give his ass. That's what that was. Based on all the other heavyweights that he had, and at that point, could you blame him? You know, so, but no, he never had any problems like that. So Eddie Hearn is like, he has the momentum in promoters in the promotion game. You know, so yeah, he came over here bold with a $1 billion budget. Remember that $1 billion budget he had? A lot of those guys. And then see, there were automatic haters. Oh, nobody gonna do that. Nobody gonna fight on no app. You know, a lot of people was hating. I don't have to say no names. They know who they are. They were hating on that shit. What do you make of the Thriller purse? Richard, explain it to me. Kurt, you should do an interview with sporting icons. Yeah, I know sporting icons. Real cool cat. What's up, Kurt? You always keep it real, and I respect it 100. Isaiah B, appreciate you. It's the only thing you can do. You got to keep it real. Not like Dave Chappelle, keeping it real goes wrong. No, keep it real will never go wrong. Counterpunch. You never hear a fighter say Hearn lowballs fighters. All the other promoters do have the same reputation. Even my favorite promoter, Al Heyman, has had fighters to say that they're not happy with the pay. Well, understand it's a business, and a lot of those guys, unfortunately, don't have a big enough following, not good enough, you know, they just don't appeal to want to give those guys that particular amount of money they feel they deserve. It happens. It happens. Oh, Triller bid $6 million on Lopez versus Cambosa. That's what the shit's for. Yeah, you know, and that they know they can afford it because look what they did with the Jones-Tyson fight. H Money, what's up, brother? Counterpunch to you. Wilder is not trying to let Fury go, but I would rather AJ versus Wilder for undisputed. Yeah, well, there's levels to this. You know, and it's sad though. It's really sad. Imagine Anthony Joshua having a contract clause, rematch clause in his contract, and not getting his fight. Because, I mean, he didn't even have a chance to right his wrong. H-Money Boxing, appreciate you, brother. Did you see it? Do you think it's a good thing? It's a lot of money, don't you think? Yeah, it is a lot of money. Fucking for Lopez. Lopez might have got that $6 million and told Bob Arum to fuck off. Hulk Smash, what's up, brother? Counterpunch to you. Fuck Bob Arum. Yeah, fuck Bob Arum. That's Lopez singing. Fuck Bob Arum, bro. We'll do this shit on our own. We'll pay his funky ass little money off and we'll go and make our own shit. My son don't have to wait for crumbs. My son took on Lomachenko. My son is the best fighter out there. I'm telling you. Bob started talking shit about Terrence, whatever. But then he started talking about my son. Oh, proof's in the pudding, baby. We got the $6 million contract. Watch all those other motherfucking jokers. Watch all those jokers. Those motherfuckers can't do nothing. They ain't offering none of that. And we got $6 million in a pandemic. So that should tell you something. The takeover for my son is better than all of these clowns, bro. Bob, you gotta go. Bob Arum pissed off deep down. He ain't pissed off. But Bob knows though he has that contract, and the only way he can get out is to buy it out. He ain't the first, and he ain't gonna be the last. A lot of people bought themselves out of contracts with Bob Arum. But then here's the thing: would you want to be that type of promoter? Would you want to be that type of guy that your fighters constantly try to buy themselves out of your contract? That just show how displeased they are with them, their right? Why is boxing ego a hater thought? I don't know. You know, some people personality though, like I think birds flock together. I think that if you have a certain, like, you know, like assholes hang around assholes, you know. People with use similar personalities, right? And I think that if, I don't know, he's a hater, I mean, he might have something, there might be some envy I don't know. A lot of people walk around mad. You should be happy. You know, if he has the support and the platform that he claims that he has, you know, and he's doing all right for himself, he shouldn't be mad about anything. But I mean, that's just me. And like I said, he claimed because, you know, I mean, I've read some shit where, you know, he buys subscribers and shit like that. So, you know, it appear like he's doing well and he's really not doing well. That's a totally different story. But then again, what do I know? You know what I'm saying? So, but a lot of people, back to the personality thing, a lot of people are just going to be who they are. Kurt versus Marcelo's Wilder. Marcelo's Wilder ain't big enough. For one, he's a cruiserweight. He might be tall enough, but he ain't big enough. But I can't see Tio going with Eddie because Eddie is Team Haney. Well, I don't see that either. I think, you know, I don't know. Everybody respects Eddie, though. They have to. They might not like the motherfucker, but they respect him. Cisco Badass, counterpunch to you. Kurt versus Adam Kalnaki. I don't know. Kalnaki's a swinging bastard. I have to knock him out, or he'd probably beat me down because he throws a lot of punches in volume. And he's, you know, and he's good at distance with those punches too. Because a lot of those punches he's throwing, you don't even think he's gonna land, but he's landing. He tried to overpower a sharpshooter, which the Nordic Nightmare, Hellenius, is a sharpshooter. He's a long-range fighter. And he got caught at the end of one of them long-range punches. And that's what happened to him. His legs went spaghetti noodle, you know. His legs gave out. It really wasn't necessarily him because he was trying to knock out Hellenius. But he couldn't because he got knocked out first. That's how it is. I mean, that was what it is. You know, after Kanaki was like, I'm gonna beat your ass, I'm gonna rough you up, I'm gonna put these combinations together, and I'm gonna break your face. Well, the problem was, he got caught before he got a chance to do all that stuff. Kurt, watch the road, don't crash. Echado negro. I'll try not to, brother. But I'm almost to my destination. So it is what it is. Kurt, you should smash Marcelo's glass chin. Well, I mean, you got to understand, he only had like 4 or 5 fights. So, you know, it's not like he just got tested and then just got exposed. Shit, we didn't even know what Marcelo's Wallace was like. We know of his brother. We know about the autopsy. We know about that, but we don't know about how he does in the ring, seriously. We don't know how, you know, well, we're learning how. We're learning it, you know, he can't take punch. He's been knocked out twice, right? Didn't he get knocked out twice? Pegando. Greetings from Spain. Sir, you have a prediction on White versus Povetkin? No, I don't. I don't yet. But I will. Yeah, I got that autopsy. Shit, I mean, that's... He killed my brother. That's what happened. He killed my brother, but my brother was so tough. He came back to life. That's what happened. That shit was hilarious. He got such a high tolerance of pain that he came back to life, and the pain didn't even kill him because he don't really feel pain. You see what I'm saying? What? No, I don't. White will win 100. Well, White better win. He has to win. Because if White loses to Povetkin, he's going to be that dude that was beaten by a 40-year-old man. And you know, if he was beaten by that 40-year-old man, all that other shit's going to come into play. That's why you didn't fight Ortiz. You know what I'm saying? So those things will be, those arguments will be resurrected. You know, that's why you didn't want to fight Ortiz. You want to fight Povetkin. That type of shit. Yeah, he'll be the new Chisora. They could fight a fucking third time. He'll make a little money, you know, some, you know, good local money for a local purse. You know, he'll do well. You know. But then I think then Dillian White should really start seriously thinking about just going into management. You know what I'm saying? I think that would probably be best for him because on the elite level, it's a sad ass story. If he loses, that would be one fucking miserable sad ass story. Why? Because Dillian White was like there. He was like there for a short minute, and then they took it away. Then he came back and he was there for another short minute. Then he lost. You know what I'm saying? It was like, it's almost like, damn, dude, what's really going on? What is really going on here? You know. So that would be a sad moment in time if that actually happened. Like he was just like, he gets knocked out by Povetkin and he never gets an opportunity again because he just fell off too far. You know, and guys like Wilder, he's lost once. So he's in that one loss category. But then again, you know, they'll sway from that fight because, oh, well, he got knocked out by Povetkin, the cheater. And he wasn't even cheating to knock him out. He was old. So you know Ortiz would have whooped him. That's why they didn't want to fight Ortiz. You see what I'm saying? No, Povetkin has elite power, though. Yeah, power's the last to go. Slide tendencies, counterpunch to you, brother. Wilder be eating that wild boar meat, too. Oh, Saul Gonzalez. All right. Never heard of that one. That's a new one to me. Wilder should fight Kaunaki. Yeah, but then again, that would be a good comeback fight. I mean, Kaunaki beat Charles Martin, so he only has one loss. That could be a good fight. I mean, it ain't a great fight. I would rather him see Charles Martin since they were both champions, but still, you know, I mean, it's still a good fight. You know what I mean? Because, like, how mad can you be? This is the only problem, though. I think Wilder should be better suited fighting someone that has momentum. Adam Kaunaki is not that guy. He's not a guy that has momentum. He's a guy, in fact, that lost his last fight. And I don't even think he fought since then. So him fighting Wilder and getting beat again, I don't think that's really good for his career. So if you care about a fighter's career overall, in particular, like Kaunaki in his career, that would be devastating because you don't know what his true potential can be. He might have fought for the belt. At least he was a challenger and a top contender versus the guy that people mismanaged. And then because they mismanaged, he's no longer good. He's another Mildred Taylor, that type of shit. No, that's Wilder. Your Wilder is perfect, bro. Oh yeah, that's Wilder though. That's how he sounds. I agree. I watched Povetkin's highlights. He definitely has KO power. Look what he did to David Price. Man, he hit that man and knocked him out. You get hit like that, man. And I knew something when he fought Joshua. Joshua was just too big, too crisp and sharp for him at that time. But he buckled Joshua. You know, he buckled Joshua. Wilder should give Sconiers a rematch. You ain't gonna do that. Does the Sconiers even still fight? Dominic Brazil moves like a snail, faints like an elephant. You know, yeah, that's Brazil, yeah, he can become a gatekeeper or something at this point. Yeah, look what Price did to him. I know. Kurt, do you think Tyson Fury's inactivity might cost him the fight against AJ? Should Fury have a quick tune-up fight like another Tom Schwartz type guy? No. Mark David Muego. That would be. See, this is the thing. You got to be fair about it. If he's gonna fight anybody before AJ, it needs to be Wilder. But it has to be Wilder. Has to be. You know what I'm saying? That fight has to happen. Him fighting another tune-up. If he would have had a tune-up, if he wanted to fight a tune-up, he would have fought him already. Caballero was on the platter, and it didn't happen, and it just makes me wonder why. Kurt, when you interview with Mark Breland? Sometime this week, probably late night after like this time. I'll probably be dead tired, but we'll get it done. Kurt, do you plan on doing anything for Thor versus Hall fight? No, I don't. Now he is motivational speaker or something. Slight tendencies. I hope Dillian White doesn't overthink this one. Yeah, I hope he doesn't either. I mean, you can do that. And I think he was trying to figure out, okay, well, what should I put this thing? Bow! He was knocked out. Adam. Idris. Kurt. Povetkin got mad after the AJ loss, so now he's KOing all the friends that get in his rematch. Do you know, if you really think about it, though, Dillian White could have fought Povetkin. He could have fought Povetkin in Saudi Arabia. Because didn't Povetkin fight in Saudi Arabia, too? Didn't he fight Michael Hunter, right? Wilder and his bum chums thought he was unbreakable. Turns out he's Mr. Glass, Elijah Price. Well, I mean, at the end of the day, you can't really, like someone's fans don't necessarily, I mean, they do represent them, but you have to remember, fans are obnoxious, a lot of them. You know, Manny Pacquiao fans were terrible. Floyd Mayweather fans were terrible. The motherfuckers were awful. Manny Pacquiao's a lot of his Filipino fans, they were fucking awful. They said horrible shit. You know, it's like, yo, what's the deal with you guys? You know, like racist shit. I'm like, dude, y'all need to chill. Being all aggressive and shit. You know, Wilder has a chin. I mean, but, you know, you just have to remember where you hit him, how you hit him. I don't know. Kaylin, that's a good question, because Bruce Vane has said he's taken his shit down numerous of times. So I don't know how he's able to do that. You know, that takes some power. You need to go to, like, find the webmaster Google and call that motherfucker direct and, like, get that shit off of there. I'm going to wire you the money. Get it off of there. Now. Can Ruiz eat Wilder punches? El Charro Negro. You don't want to be a Dominic Brazil and find the fuck out and then you're on the floor. So I think the fact of the matter is, I think he shouldn't want to get hit by Wilder to find out. Use your upper body movement and your defensive skills. That's what he needs. Because he's thinking, I have a good chin. He can't hurt me. I've took bigger punches from Joshua when I got caught with his left hook and I fell down, but I got up and I was just so energized. I was never hurt. I think with Wilder, stay the fuck away from Wilder. That's what you think, that, you know, I think I can take his right hand. People says he has metal in it or something. It doesn't matter if he catches me. If I go down, I'm gonna get up and fight hard, like I've proven before. And I just think it's a blessing. Buddy Gunner, peace and love, brother. What's up, Kurt? And I'll allow all the races. They just scrummy people. Peace and love. Counterpunch to you. Al Heyman is the ghost St. Patrick in real life. Big rich town, yeah. I just come from the poet's part. Love that damn show. Love it. Then they're gonna spread it out and shit. I'm like, wow. Are you similar with Cuban amateur Felix Savon in the '90s? Yeah. And how well do you think he would have done in if he turned pro? Smile back if you're ugly. I think he would have done very well, but unfortunately, back in those days, like uh, uh, Teofilo Stevenson and those guys, Felix Savon, and like those particular guys, though, they were really brainwashed. They were brainwashed by no, but beyond end. Those guys, like, they offered they offered 5 million. They offered Stevenson $5 million. And this was in like the '70s to fight Muhammad Ali, and this motherfucker wouldn't do it. And I'm like, dude, damn. I know certain shit's caught, but Jesus Christ. And I wonder, like, what type of life did he live? Like, I wonder for all that shit, did Fidel Castro, did he take care of him? Or did they just fucking live in shit and just brainwash thinking, go, I'm in this country, I love it, and I don't have shit but a fucking bottle of rum every other day. Some fucking ron cube. Some, some shit. That's some good shit, though, but it's strong. You drink that shit all day, you'll have liver failure in 6 months. Because I've had it, man, and I was like, oh, fuck. But I released a video about boycotting AJ versus Fury 2 days ago, but he has removed it. That motherfucker better remove it. Quan Big Guns, he better remove that shit. And I'm glad you said that. Since he removed it, I'm going to still get in his ass. I hope somebody screenshot some of that shit. Because I'm going to get in his ass on that. Because I heard about it, but I wasn't sure who did. I did, I heard. No, now you're telling me that he actually made a video. He put that shit down because he know that shit was haterade. Jamie, Counterpunch to you. Ragsdale. Foreman, etc. One punch KO artists. Tyson and AJ are combo KO artists. Yeah, buddy Gunner, but I'm telling you, Mike could catch you with a fucking quick right hand and take you out of the game. He could hit you just right. But you're right. They do put punches together. He KO'd David Tua. He was only 18, though. Who KO'd David Tua? Ain't nobody KO'd no fucking David Tua. Who are we talking about? Felix Savon KO'd David Tua. I never heard of that shit. Somebody get Fanon. On. What up, Kurt? Jesus is coming back. What's up, brother? Counterpunch to you. Did you see Ari Spears is going to be on Mike Tyson's hot boxing with Zab Judah? Oh, no, I didn't, but that shit's going to be good. Because Mike might get pissed off and hit him. When you making fun of me, motherfucker? You think you funny, motherfucker? You ugly dirt dabbler looking motherfucking hole, you bitch. Like Mike has flashbacks of his old, like his former savage self, and then he can go in and out of that fucking savage mode. You might say some wrong shit, I don't give a fuck if he's 65. He will punch you in your fucking face, and you'll wonder, what did I do? You have to really be careful with somebody like Mike. Mike might be he might be like that at one point, but fucking say something wrong, Mike will punch you in your face. And he don't give a shit about money. I'll pay this motherfucker, bitch. I'll punch you in your motherfucking face and pay you $300,000. Motherfucking buy your wardrobe, bitch. But I'm gonna punch you in your fucking face, though. But what did I accomplish? What did I accomplish? I ain't accomplished shit. But you know what? No motherfucker gonna talk to me like that. Yeah, Mike will do something bad to you, man. We really will do some shit to you. Do things to you. So, yeah. You should make a conversation in group with True School Sports. I used to listen to him. I heard him in a while. I haven't heard from him in a long time. I really worry about 59 years old, Holyfield even sparring again. He spars all the time. What are you talking about? That's all that motherfucker does is work out. Now, I like sparring because sparring keeps you in shape. Because my mama said, if I get beat by one of them white boys, she gonna beat me. So I need to stay in shape. Oh man. My new gym I'm gonna start going to can do Golden Gloves, so I guess that's how I get a name for myself. Absolutely, brother. AJ Fury and the rest have took heavy shots in heavyweight boxing, and I don't believe in the chin argument. You can't really measure it. You can't, because when they get hit, you don't know what they'll do. More than likely, they're gonna fall or get knocked the fuck out. That's all of them. If anybody gets hit, what do you think? Imagine big shots people miss and the potential of missed punches. The deadly. The deadly. Holyfield should not fight Kurt. You must agree. I don't think he should, but I mean, I can't tell a grown man what to do. And I can tell what I feel about it. Holyfield should not fight Kurt. All right. Take David Price. He has no chin or stamina. Kurt, you should make an appointment with Al Heyman to watch the footage of Harold Scondius knocking down. Al Heyman ain't gonna talk to me. In fact, I don't even want to fuck with Al Heyman at all. I don't want nothing. Like, a person that you don't see behind the scenes can do a lot of things that you don't see behind the scenes. That's the problem. You know. Best gloves are off with Chisora versus White. Yeah, it was. Who's the donkey? Who's the donkey? I really put things in. It's really putting things in perspective. As long as it's an exhibition, they take it easy. Now Heyman will put a hit on you, Kurt. Now you just shut your shit down, everything. Counterpunch 1 and 2. I'm a two-piece shoe. I'm gonna go through this man like a laxative. It's crazy, man. Holyfield one bad, you know what though, and the geezer never stopped boxing. He's a fitter. He's fitter than I am. Yeah, I mean, you know, those guys they don't. Some people make a career out of it. Holyfield, if it wasn't for him taking punches, he would be almost perfect for that age. The only problem would have if, you know, like other problems start developing because of those punches he took. Because a lot of times that's a cycle when you don't just start with bad, like you don't start that overnight. It's a process where it kind of retards. Okay, it slows down. It starts and then it keeps progressing. A lot of people don't understand that. You don't just stop talking, you know, you don't start talking fast all of a sudden. No, it just, you know, your motor skills slow down over time. Yeah, Blues one. They'll probably do that pretty soon. They'll do that like that Jarrell Miller versus Anthony Joshua. You know, and I think this is what I believe though. I'm gonna do a video on that to follow up, but I believe that it's purposely not out. And I'm gonna explain in the video why I think it's not out. Kurt, if you could choose any heavyweight skill set you would have from this era, I don't know. Power? Not skill set, but you know, I don't know. It's a good question. Yeah, punch drunk like when he went up to heavyweight. I wish they could release. Yeah. But guys, I'm gonna get on in. It's been real. We got one last day before we off Saturday. We're going live for that Junior 5 versus Joseph Parker. I'm gonna try to go with you guys live, so stay tuned for that. Joshua said he'd fight Miller for nothing. Well, we'll see. I doubt that. But Miller man, he's embarrassed the U.S. for sure. I thought he was entertaining though. Good night, buddy. 3 a.m. in the UK. Richard Midson, counterpunch to you. Big Gun, Quan Big Guns, Parker by KO. That's that prediction. Slight Tendencies, counterpunch to you. Kalen Simon. All you guys have been counterpunched. Andre Rodriguez. Peace.